It is the Flow Friday Night Sports Show, and let's talk KNT Netball now. An interesting round of matches. Round 10 it was last Saturday. Let's go through the results with Sally Bywater, who's on the line. G'day, Sally.
How are you? I'm good.
That's good, yes. Going well as well. And, boy, we've got some interesting results to talk about again this week.
Oh, it was a ripper round again last week, which we love to see.
You just can't pick a winner in this comp at the moment.
No, that's exactly right. Everyone's keeping us on our toes, and we love it.
That's exactly right. That's the way you like it. I mean, the first match for us to talk about is the obvious one, too, Narracourt and Kybe Bolite. Now, look, Narracourt and Kybe joined at the hip on the ladder, they were, and we knew there wasn't going to be much in this, but what a cracking game it was. Kybe Bolite ended up pulling away to win by 8 goals, 67-59, high scoring.
Absolutely. We knew this would be. In round one, they had a draw, so we knew this was going to be a great game. And, yeah, obviously fighting for final positions at the end of this. But Narracourt a bit injury-ridden and COVID illness at the moment. So to be within 8 goals was great by them. But, yeah, great win here by Kybe.
Yeah, they're going well. So Kybe up to 4th on the ladder. But let's talk about the game, which was almost a monumental upset, and that's Keith taking on Mundalla at the showgrounds there. Mundalla second to bottom on the table, and they clung on all day and almost got over the top of Keith, who ended up winning 58-55.
Yeah, a ripper game here. We probably thought Keith would have a nice win here against Mundalla, but that Mundalla nearly put a spoiler in that party for them. But they were even at half-time, and then Keith had a great third quarter to get up by 4, and that was their basically winning margin in the end, but 1 quarter of good netball.
Yep, and it's one of those rare occurrences where Keith have won the game and actually dropped a spot on the ladder. So we'll get to why that is. They only won by 3 goals, and Border Districts won by 30. They took on Pathway, the bottom side, and knocked them off by 30 and went up to second on the ladder.
Yeah, great win here by Border Districts, and obviously shooting 63 goals is just a great effort, and Pathway 33, so a good effort by Pathway. They're still there. They're still trying every week, coming out every week, which we love to see, but a great win here by the Borders girls, and good for their percentage, which they need at this time of the year. It's
a hot comp at the moment, and if you're the bottom side Pathway, you could be forgiven for wondering where your next win's going to come from, but they're there and thereabouts. They're competitive every week. They just can't get close enough to get over the line.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I think a testament to them to be coming out week in, week out. They probably know they're not going to get those wins on the board, but as long as they've got a smile on their face and they're being competitive, I think that's great.
Yeah. Now, Penola had a chance to jump into the top 5 with Narracourt getting beat, but to do it, they'd have to beat Lucendale, who were top of the ladder for a reason, and in fact, they proved why they were top of the ladder with a 16-goal win.
A great win here by the Lucendale, 45-29. I do know Penola were a bit injury-riddled, sickness-riddled last week as well, but that doesn't matter. They still only shot 29 goals, so I think they'll need to go back to the drawing board this week to get those goals on the board and put a competitive score up there and really fight for finals chances. Yeah,
well, we're running out of chances now. We've got, 6 more games to go before finals time. Round 11 coming up this weekend, and then I guess we take a break. After that, the Football Country Champs is coming up, and then, unfortunately, the Netballs decide to have a week off there as well.
That's exactly right. We play this week and have next week off, so it's a bit of a stop-start this time of year when you obviously have the June long weekend off and then another week off in July. But, then it's 5 games to go and you really have to fight and, they're going in there all injuries all gone and ready to go.
Yeah, it used to be the old zone championships for netball, didn't it? The July weekend where the boys went off to the country champs.
And did all that. That's exactly right. But now it's just a weekend off for the girls, isn't it?
Yep, just put the feet up. So with next weekend to go before that, I reckon they'll be throwing the kitchen sink at it. In fact, we've got a Friday night game, a game tonight to start with, and it's at Bordertown. Tell us about this one.
Yeah, it is. We're having a Friday night game between Bordertown and Mundalla this week, so it's a common thing down here in our league at the moment that there's ladies' days on Saturdays. So the ladies will get together and watch the footy in the afternoon. So they play their games on a Friday night and, really get some people out differently on the nights and, get to have the Saturdays off and dress up and watch some footy.
Well, this game's pretty big for both clubs. I think whoever loses is gone. But particularly if Bordertown win, they almost tack back on and become a threat, become a chance to play finals again. So big game for Bordertown.
Absolutely. They're only a game and a half out of that 5. So, here we were probably a few weeks ago nearly riding out those bottom 3 sides. But now with some of the results in the last few weeks, it's really open to the 8 side now. So I really do think whoever wins this game will get that probably sniff at the chance in that top 5.
Yes. So who's going to win? Bordertown? I'm going to tip Bordertown.
Yeah, they won by 12 in their round 2's clash. So, and that was also under lights out at Mundalla. So I think they'll probably go in a little bit maybe with that edge, but yeah, it'd be a close one because Mundalla's had some great games last year, but it's a tip Bordertown in a close one.
All right. Kybe Bolite will take on Padthaway at home. They should be too good and win that, Kybe, and then all of a sudden they won't be worrying about who's behind them. They can start looking at who's above them.
Yeah, absolutely. That's exactly right because, they're right in that middle spot. They're clinging on to that top 4 and they really want to probably get competitive up in those top 3. So I think they'll have a good win here. They'll need that percentage booster. And, they won by 26 when they met in round 2. So I think they'll have another good win like that this week.
All right. What about this game? At Keith, indoors, Lucendale come to town. Talk about a clash of the Titans. Keith third on the ladder, Lucendale first. No stranger to each other come finals time. They'll probably face off again at some point. But whoever wins this will be in the box seat to be minor premier.
Absolutely. They're all at 7 wins and 2 losses. So I think this will be a fantastic game inside at Keith. Great conditions, obviously, playing indoors. So I think we'll see a high-scoring affair in this game. Lucendale got the edge by 18 in round 2. So I think they'll probably go in here a little bit favourite and probably get the win. But I think a great game indoors and, great for spectators to be watching this one. Get
along to that one. Absolutely. Indoors even better. And Penola and Naracoorte. Now, here's a vital game for both of these clubs. If Penola don't win this one, then they're in real trouble. If Naracoorte get done here, then the chasing pack is another game closer. So this is a big game.
Oh, absolutely. I reckon this will have to be match of the round here. These two teams really need that win. So it'll be like a little grand final within a little minor round game. So on the ladder in these few coming weeks. So I think it'll be a great game. Naracoorte got the win by 9 goals in round 2. So I'm almost thinking it might be a bit reverse. I reckon Penola might get the win here and Naracoorte will just need to be trying hard in the last few weeks.
All right. Anything else before we wrap it up, Sally?
We'll just have a couple of milestones this week. So it's just congratulations to Sally Ski, April Possingham and Michelle Leach. So a couple from Penola, one from Mundalla, playing 200 and 250 games this week. So that's a great effort by those girls.
Massive effort. 200 and 250 games. That's a lot of netball. So well done, ladies. Enjoy. And Sally, good luck to you. Enjoy the netball tonight.
I will. Thank you very much.